Hey guys, today is an exciting day because today is launch day. Not lunch day, launch day. And today, after weeks and weeks and weeks of working on it, I am finally ready to launch Teaching Rhythm Logically, the method. The method for teachers, not kids. You know, after we did our TMEA clinic, and we've been doing our podcast after sectionals, we've gotten so many band directors across the country. I mean, from North Dakota to Pennsylvania, all through Texas and everywhere in between, that email us and Facebook message us asking us questions about how we address concepts with our kids. And what has become very obvious to us is that there's a lot of us that know what to teach, but we're a little unsure sometimes on how to teach it. You know, we go to college and they fill our brains with all of this great information of what to teach our kiddos once we get out there, but there's just not a lot of time left to work on the how. So then we get to our first job and we discover in front of a herd of kids that even though we understand these super easy concepts to us, trying to get that information that's brand new to our little baby band kids is sometimes super difficult and we don't feel really comfortable with it. So that's where Teaching Rhythm Logically comes in. I've gone through and I've actually scripted real lessons from my band hall at Stiles Middle School. I've written it out. You can go back and read it. You can incorporate it into your classroom. I've included pictures of what I'm writing on the board as I'm teaching these concepts, pictures of what we insist that our kids are writing in their rhythm charts daily. So you're basically getting an observation in an ebook. You know, we take lessons to become better performers. We listen to professional recordings to train our ears. And teaching is a skill just like those things. And teaching can be improved, but the best way to do it is to observe. And that's just not feasible for all of us. For some of you, you are the only band director at your school. And if you take a day off to observe, your kids are watching movies. So instead, I'm bringing the observation to you. I mean, literally, there are half a dozen kid-approved scripts, kid-tested scripts that you can go back and review as many times as you want. You can take them, you can incorporate them into your class. All of the concepts are attacked from multiple angles, so we are reaching all of your kids, regardless of how they learn. The lessons are presented in a super logical, sequential style. Every lesson builds off the last, so that we're teaching our kids to understand rhythm, not just count numbers out loud. Instead of giving them information, I model for you how to guide your kids to understanding through questions. And finally, I give you a ton of ways that you can be incorporating rhythm into your lessons every day so that you're keeping it fresh and meaningful to them. You know, understanding rhythm is the foundation for musical fluency. And when you're teaching it logically and effectively to your kids, it just makes your job better. How do you get it? Well, that link up there, that's a pretty good place to start. But you can also find a link to Teaching Rhythm Logically, the method, on our After Sectionals page under Rhythm Clinic. It's super, super helpful. I really think that it is going to, improve the teaching of anybody that has beginners or those of us that just want to have smart band kids that understand what they're doing. If you're interested in it, click the link up there, and I'll see you later.